It is Taking the Mikel. A little bit like a London bus. Once one comes along, a second quickly follows. John Obi Mikel, Chris McCarty back to review the weekend. Johnny, first things first. It's been a crazy 72, 96 hours here in Dubai.
Yeah.
All well.
All well and good, obviously. It's not the situation that we all want to be in, but again, it just shows what an incredible country that we live in. Amazing country with, good people ruling this country, the safety of the people. And when you have situations like this that we never expected, moving to this country, all the expats, everybody live in this country, what we enjoy, the safety that we enjoy, the ability to go out and do what we want without being scared or being worried of anything. And again, they've just proven again to us that this is one of the safest countries in the world. And it's so nice to see how the government have dealt with the situation. And I just hope that, I think it's about time now we draw the line and everybody just move on, because it's been going on for now 4 days, something like that.
Yeah.
So,
Time of recording, we gave each other a big hug upon arrival. We're a little bit panicked, but as John says, the government are doing all that they can to keep us safe here in Dubai. But we move on. We're here to talk football, of course, John. And listen, you were hot on the WhatsApps since Sunday. All eyes on the Emirates Stadium.
A lot was happening, yeah.
Oh, there's loads.
A lot was going on, yeah.
There was so much going on. And listen, given the fact of the situation here, it gave us an excuse, all jokes aside, to sit and actually consume an awful lot of football. Yeah. And you sat down, you obviously watched your beloved Chelsea against Arsenal. An awful lot to unpack because, well, it's fair to say you, like many others, not happy with the way that officiating, referees are managing corner kicks. The spectrum of corner kicks is again up for debate.
I mean, first of all, I talk about the game, obviously. The game was... When you go into derbies, these are games that I look forward to playing back then. These are the games that we look forward to being part of, enjoying playing as football players. We enjoy playing these kind of games because there was a lot of excitement. There's a lot of joy playing in these kind of games. And when I watch this local derbies now, rivalry games that should produce a lot. There should be a lot in it. There should be some excitement. There should be a lot of players, with creativity, with potential.
And needle.
Exactly, needle as well. But that's the whole package in it. That's the whole package that we used to enjoy. But now, watching the game the other day, it was tough to watch, man. It was tough to watch. It was painful in the eyes for me to watch. There was not a lot going on. Because you expected to see a lot more from the teams, not Arsenal, where, yes, they did win the game, but they were awful. They were awful to watch.
Yeah.
They were horrible to watch. There was no creativity in the team. There was no excitement. There was nothing. You have all these creative players that you have in the team that you brought to the club. You spent so much money bringing these players into the club, and you still can't find a way of winning games without set pieces. And for me, I've said it so many times. From last season, this season, I've talked about it. They've depended solely on corner kicks, on set pieces to win games. They've scored 16 goals from corner kicks this season. They did the same last season, 16 goals. And now they've done again 16 goals. And they have 9-10 games to play.
It'll be a record.
It's incredible. It will be a record.
It's a joint record right now.
It is a joint record right now. So they're going to break that record the way they're going. Because I don't see Arsenal winning games right now without corner kicks. Because that's something they depend on. It's like, when they have corner kicks, the fans are like, oh, there we go. We're going to go. It shouldn't be that way. When you have all these players, the likes of Eze, Odegaard, Saka, Martinelli, Trossard, you need a bit of creativity. You need those players to go out there and create something. Not always depending on corner kicks. Not always depending on set pieces. If you look at the games that Arsenal won this season without scoring in set pieces, they've played, if I'm not mistaken, 13 games without scoring corner kicks, set pieces. Do you know how many of them they won? I think around about 3 or 4.
That right?
They won without scoring set pieces game.
John,
but flip the other side.
When they score from
set pieces, 16 games they've played. They've won, you know how many? 15 of those.
Right, so I'm going to stop you
15.
there. So why is that a criticism? If they've got a strength, why do we criticise that?
Watching the game.
You play your strengths.
You do play to your strength. But a club like Arsenal, a manager who spent 5-6 years at a football club.
£1 billion.
£1 billion you've spent. Are you telling me you go to the board and you ask for more money and telling them, you know what? I'm still trying to score from corner kicks. Just give me more money. Because that's all I can coach my team. That's all I can teach my team to play. That's how we win games. That's how we're going to win games. That's how we're going to win titles. That's how we're going to win the Premier League. But make no mistake. As a football club, you have a system. You have a strategy. You have the academy players coming up. You have the youth coming up. What is Arsenal Football Club now coaching their youth team? What are they coaching those kids growing up with so much talent, with so much abilities, creative players? You should have a system so that when those kids come up to the first team, they already have a system. They know the system of how the team plays so that they can easily slot in. What is the system now of Arsenal?
They're not practicing long throws and set pieces.
Is that what they're coaching these kids? No. Is that what they're teaching these kids in the academies of Arsenal Football Club? That, you know what? We're first in the league from scoring from set pieces, from long throws, from corner kicks, from free kicks. You are talented players. You have so much ability, so much talent, so much creativity. But we're going to take that away from you. Because our system, our model right now is by winning through corner kicks. Is by scoring goals through corner kicks. It doesn't matter how you look at it, Chris. That is what is happening right now.
The first team.
A lot of people can say, yes, it doesn't matter how you win games. It doesn't matter how you win titles. Yes, it does matter. Because the young players coming up, the academy players coming up, they watch. And they can model that and think this is how the game is played. You know, it's just so much going on with the hugging, the grabbing, the pushing. It is illegal for me. You can't win the Premier League like that.
And that's where the referees...
This might be the worst team to win the Premier League playing this way.
I knew you were going to go
It might be the worst team in the Premier League history to win the Premier League playing this way. Because for me, I don't see any... They started the season well, but now they depend so much on the corner kicks, the free kicks. Why do you have all those creative players? You have those players. Mikel Arteta needs to spend time in training rather than that set piece coach getting all those bonuses that he's getting, filling his pockets.
Nicholas Jover.
With all this money, he should spend more time trying to coach and bring out the best of those creative players that they have in that squad, because they do have some of the best creative players.
They do.
Watch Saka right now. There's not much about Saka. The creative side of him is gone.
Yeah. It's all controlled.
It's all controlled. It's all rigid.
But here's a question. I'll jump in. Here's a question. You're an Arsenal fan, John. You've played the pretty patterns. You've talked on this podcast about the fact that way back when you could bully Arsenal.
Yeah.
You knew when you were coming up against Arsenal, they'd play their pretty patterns, but ultimately you'd let them win the battles.
Yeah.
You would win the war.
Yeah.
I'm asking you as a football fan or an Arsenal fan, more to the point,
what
would you rather? The pretty patterns and finish fourth, or playing in this attritional way but winning the Premier League title? And ultimately, it's been 22 years since they won a title. I'm playing devil's advocate here. I know what I would want. I want my team playing good football and winning trophies. But, John, to get people like you off their back who say that they're bottle jobs...
It's a cheat way of winning. It's a cheat way of winning. You have to be able to handle the pressure and win the correct way. Win the correct way. Play the right way and win.
But did your Chelsea team win the right way?
We did. We did win the right way. We played good football. Our system works. It doesn't matter where we go. We can play whatever system you want. If you want to play football, we can play football with you. Maybe not the best, but we can play football with you. If you want to play the ugly side, we can play that. If you want to bully, we are the best at it.
But is that not what Arsenal are doing now?
It's not what they're doing. They're cheating. Are you telling me those corner kicks are legal?
Are you
telling me Declan Rice grabbing, who was he?
João
Pedro. Grabbing João Pedro like this. And again, it comes down to the officials.
Yeah, I agree.
What is allowed and what is not?
Yeah.
I mean, every time before the start of the season, they come up with all this playbook of the rules and regulations. But that goes out of the window after 2, 3, 4 games.
You're right.
Goes out of the window.
Yeah.
What is rules? What is allowed and what is not allowed? Because when I watched that game, when I saw the corner kicks, the free kicks, what was happening in the box, it was a chaos in there. And that's what Arsenal want. They want that chaos. They want that pushing, shoving, grabbing.
Yeah.
Everything they want. It's a nightmare. It's illegal.
And the referee.
You can't allow that to keep happening. I said it from day one last season when they started doing this. It's not legal. It shouldn't be allowed that Arsenal Football Club can do this week in, week out. And again, we talk about it. Check out the goal that Spurs scored against Arsenal. Was it the week before that?
Gabriel.
Colomwani.
Yeah.
Little hands behind Gabriel. And he flew like they shot him with AK-47. Flew, jumped.
Free kick.
Disgrace. Absolutely disgrace.
Yeah.
Free kick awarded. But look at what they do in the box.
Well,
the grabbing that they do. Declan Rice, Gabriel, Saliba. You can't tell me that the referees can't see that. The reason why we brought in VAR was to see things like this and take situations like this out of the game. If you start awarding penalties, situations like this, which is the right thing to do, they will stop it. Players will stop doing it. The grabbing is way too much. It's like sometimes I watch, it's like you're watching wrestling, WrestleMania, Undertaker and whoever it is, grabbing people. The Hulk Hogan.
Hulk Hogan.
It's a shame that we're watching football like this. It should be taken out of the game. I don't want to tune in the summer, watching the World Cup and seeing this happening.
I agree with that.
We should stamp it out right now. Stamp it out right now because it's not legal. We don't want to see people doing this during the World Cup because it shouldn't be allowed. That's the first time somebody's going to watch football during the summer because not everybody watches football during the week. People tune in to watch the World Cup, only the World Cup. Football fans, people who are not football fans.
Yeah, a lot of people, yeah.
You don't want to see that in the World Cup. No. You don't want to see teams, countries coming and thinking, oh, yes, we can do this because Arsenal got away with it. You can't tell them during the World Cup, oh, it's not allowed. But Arsenal did it. They won the title like that. It's not fair.
It is
so
funny.
If you, now FIFA, come out, FIFA, UEFA, the governing body, FA come out and say, you know what? We need to stamp this out. Stop it right now because it's not legal. It's not good for the game. It's not good for the eye to see people watching the game. It's taking away so much of the excitement during the game. You know, Arne Slot has come out and said it.
The football is, he's
football
not enjoying
is not
it.
excited anymore.
No, it's not.
He's not enjoying it because you know why? A lot of teams now are looking at Arsenal thinking, I need to copy this model. Long throws. There's nothing wrong with doing it. But you can't depend on it week in, week out.
I think the aspect
that is my
of
problem with the Arsenal when you talk about they want to win at all cost. Yes, win at all cost. But not week in, week out. Okay, maybe a couple of weeks you play football and enjoy winning. But this is becoming their recurrent thing. Every week is the same thing. Every week is the same thing. It's boring. It's boring to watch. It's a boring way of winning the title. Pep Guardiola has won the Premier League title 6 times, if I'm not mistaken, in 10 years. Playing pretty football, good football that everybody imitated. Everybody wanted to play the Pep way. It was the right way to play football, whether you like it or not. It was efficient. It was good to watch. They won titles. If you think you're going to stop the City side in this side, he changes the system. He was tweaking constantly. As a manager, he was evolving. He was changing system. He was trying to think, how am I going to change system week in, week out? Because I know these guys are trying to stop me. He won titles that way. 6 Premier League titles. He won by every year trying to tweak things, trying to change. That's what you call a manager that knows how to change things. A pragmatic a manager that's proactive. Not pragmatic. Not rigid.
He's been proactive.
Not dependent on one system, which is corner kicks. And for me, that's why I talk about it and I say, it's illegal. What Arsenal Football Club are doing, it's illegal. It shouldn't be allowed. And the FA should stamp it out right now because it's not legal.
Well, this is it. So there's so much to unpack there. It's a big Premier League issue. And I've got no doubt come the start of the summer, FIFA will probably state what their plans are for corner kicks, because I think there'll be a lot of people listening to this disagreeing, agreeing with what you're saying. A couple of things.
Listen, you know what?
One of the things, John,
if you're an Arsenal fan right now,
you're not.
You know the reason why Arsenal fans are not complaining right now?
Because they're top of the league.
Because they're top of the league.
Of course.
They're top of the league. They're not. I bet you 100%.
Of course.
They don't enjoy the way the team is playing right now. They do not. Any Arsenal fan can lie to you right now and say, yes, it's fine, we enjoy. No. You Arsenal fans, they know that they're lying when they say that. They don't enjoy the way they see their team playing right now, winning games. But they can take it right now because they're top of the league.
Yeah, so you essentially get the win. You're top of the league. You're in the Champions League last 16.
Because they're desperate. They want to win the Premier League, don't they? They are desperate fuckers. They want to win the Premier League. It doesn't matter what.
You can't call them that. Sorry, Arsenal fans.
That's what they are. They want to win the Premier League. It doesn't matter what.
But again, John.
They want to stop this bottless thing that we call this. You know what I mean?
By hook or by crook, you get the victory. Now, what I want to just jump in and say, and I agree with you, and I think a lot of people would, what I don't like where football has gone, the corner kicks have become an event. You know, I watch a lot of rugby, the line-outs, it's stop-start, it's very particular. Corners feel that way. Throw-ins feel that way. Yeah. They're events in themselves. And that, for me, has made the game a little bit more joyless. I'll say that. Now, I've got no skin in the game.
It's taken so much away from the game.
But
it's
it
taking
is.
The excitement away from the game.
I can also sit here and say, but it is part of the game. If the referees are going to allow it, then I applaud.
It's the fault of the referee.
Because you talk about Pep evolving the game. And I know it's not pretty, John, but you've got to give him credit. It's not pretty. You don't like it. But Mikel has seen that, listen, we can win games like this.
Chris, I don't mind that. What I'm saying is, it's a lazy way of coaching. It's a lazy way of coaching.
Because what?
I know how these things work. I played the game for a very long time, the highest level. Corner kicks have been practiced. Yes, we did practice it. But we didn't spend hours doing it. When I see what's going on in this team right now, this Arsenal, it looks like something that they spend so much time during training practicing.
Perfecting.
And perfecting. That's what I see. I don't need to be there to know. I can see exactly what's going on. Because for you to perfect something like this and do it to the T, it means that you spend so much time during training, every day, practicing it. Practicing it. And that's what I see here. They know exactly what they're doing. Every single player of the Arsenal team knows exactly where to stand, where to run to, what to do, shoving the goalkeeper, impeding the players from jumping. And then you have Gabriel and Saliba running from behind.
Yeah.
They perfected really, really well. And for me, I keep saying it. It's illegal. I can't accept that. Not for 1 minute. And I know a lot of people can say, Mikel, oh yeah, whatever. Yes, oh yeah, whatever. You can win whatever way you want to win. But when I look at this Arsenal team right now, they are so desperate to win the Premier League title. After 22 years, they can cheat their way through it. They can cheat their way through it. This is a cheat code of winning the title. It is a cheat code.
I would love...
Play the game the right way and win the right way. Yeah. Week in, week out, they do this. Grabbing, holding players, impeding the goalkeeper, which is what I can't... How is it legal for a goalkeeper? Not fucking Sanchez anyways, because that wasn't a foul. We get to that.
No, it wasn't.
The second goal wasn't a foul. He can protest all he wants.
It wasn't a foul.
It's his fucking fault.
Yeah. He
spent so much time trying to shove players away, and he misjudged everything that was the ball, the flight of the ball, everything.
Yeah. He did.
So that's his fault.
Yeah.
But generally, I'm talking about, it is illegal what this Arsenal team... Yes, Declan Rice delivery. Yes, Saka's delivery. But these are players, Saka. Are you telling me you're limiting Saka's ability to cross in the fucking ball?
I think
he's earning 300,000 in that football club. Yeah. He's the main man. He's the star boy, like they call him. Don't limit his ability to cross in fucking corner kicks.
Yeah.
He has so much to his game. He can create creativity. There was nothing in that game from Arsenal that game when I watched it during the weekend.
Chelsea
nothing.
Some credit.
We played well in the second half. We played well in the second half. We should have won that game. That's the game we should have won. We can get to that again. Our discipline record, again, something that we need to stamp out of that team. So, again, Arsenal Football Club, if you want to win the Premier League, which I know you're so desperate right now in doing, after 22 fucking years, And this is your time. This is your year when everybody has tipped you that this is your year to do it. If you don't win it right now, it's a fucking disgrace. We call you butlers again. It's a fucking disgrace that you're not going to win it right now. And now they're finding a way of winning it by cheating. They are cheating their way through this, of winning the Premier League. And I'm not going to sit here and say that, yes, everybody has the right way to play. Everybody has the right to win the way they want, but not by cheating. It is cheating. When you are holding players, when you're impeding the goalkeeper. For me, I can debate this with you all fucking day, mate. It's a fucking foul.
Right, 2 instances I want to get your thoughts on. The Declan Rice one in the first half is that handball. He turns his back away, his head away, strikes the elbow. It's an unbelievable save, by the way, from David Raya. Then the second corner comes in, Chelsea get the equaliser. Is that a penalty, yes or no?
That's a penalty, all day fucking long. First of all, before we get to the handball.
We see it so much, John, though.
Exactly. It should be. That's what I'm saying. The referee should clamp, but there is no other teams that do it. I watch the Premier League all the time.
There's a few that do it.
There's a few that do it, but they think if Arsenal get away with it, so can we. So can we. We can get away with it as well. But there is no other team that do it as much as Arsenal. They've been doing it the whole season. The whole fucking season. Not 1 game, not 2 games, Chris. The whole fucking season. They have been doing it, and they keep doing it, and they keep getting away with it. How is that possible? How is the officials? The reason why the VAR is coming is to see things like this. You know, I know that how difficult it is for the referees. I know the job is so difficult. I can understand that. When the pace is going 100 miles per hour, they can't see everything. They can't control everything. The VAR is there now to help them stamp out and see and correct mistakes like this. And they still fucking get it wrong.
So where I've got, where I am totally with you, the Declan Rice one, his hands are on the player. It's the handball for me they've got to look at. The second instance in the second half, I want to get to this because...
But did you even see the second goal when Declan Rice again was holding the player and he wasn't even looking at the ball. He turned his back. Yeah. He was not looking at the ball.
Yeah.
And he was grabbing, again, the same player. He was manhandling him.
Yeah.
And was not looking at the ball.
Well, the one that...
How is that? When we played, we never grabbed players like this. I can promise you 100%. I know. No, Chris. This is on a different level. I know. I had to run with my man. I had to run. The only thing I can do was to give him a little shove.
Yeah.
And make sure he doesn't hit the ball.
So he's off balance.
So it's off balance.
Yeah.
I never grabbed anybody. I never grabbed manhandle. This is manhandling.
Yeah.
I never manhandle a player like this. Because it's a fucking joke that they get away with it.
The instance, what I was going to bring you to is, and I know you and I differ on the David Raya. I think he gets the ball before he makes contact with João Pedro. I know you think he punches through João Pedro first.
He knocked his head off.
We'll maybe get the footage of it.
I was surprised his head is still hanging on.
Where are we both in agreement? You talk about manhandling.
Yeah.
I'm not an Arsenal fan. I've got no skin in the game. But when William Saliba pins João Pedro and his hands down, so he's got no leverage to jump, that's a penalty for me. He grabs him. He's like a salmon. He can't do anything. Especially when you consider...
It wasn't only that day, Chris. They do this
many
every
instances.
Fucking weekend. Arsenal do this. Every fucking weekend they do this.
You know, Arsenal fans are loving how pissed off you are.
Right? No, I'm so pissed off. Not because they beat us. Not because they beat us. Not because they cheated their way through beating us. Again, 10 games in a row, we haven't beaten Arsenal. It's a crime.
It's too much.
It's a disaster for our football club against Chelsea. 10 games. It's been close to 5 years since we beat Arsenal Football Club. It's been close to 4 or 5 years since Chelsea Football Club. The biggest club in London. The most successful football club in London. 10 fucking years. The Arsenal Football Club that we used to smash. Left, right, left, and center. Whatever, we used to smash them.
Dare I say it, John? Dare I say it?
4 or 5 years it's been that we haven't beaten Arsenal Football Club. They have scored, I think, 22 goals in 10 games against us. They've won 7, I think, drawn 3. Arsenal and Chelsea Football Club. The rivalry. The team that we knew how to beat. The team that we had in our fucking pockets.
Yeah, your team. But you know what's happened?
You know what I mean?
But you know what's happened, John? Who are the streetwise ones now? Like of you guys back in the day. It's Arsenal who are now streetwise.
Now they're the street
and
ones.
Chelsea, pretty patterns at times. But now I'll say it. This young Chelsea team is now mimicking Arsenal of 10 years ago. Pretty patterns, but do they have enough dog in them? This Arsenal team, whether you like it or not, there's dog in them. Gabriel, absolute shithouse.
Yeah.
With grace to respect.
Yeah.
You need that.
Yeah.
Saliba, Declan Rice.
Yeah.
There's enough mongrel in this Arsenal team that I actually applaud. I don't like Arsenal. I'm not an Arsenal fan. But I can see now, you're talking about the fact back in your day, the shoes on the other foot, this Arsenal team are streetwise, which you boys used to be, and this Chelsea team is perhaps a little
Chris,
bit
I don't mind the way they play the game. My issue here, which I've made, which I can stand on every single day,
is the set pieces.
Is the set pieces.
Yeah, fair.
I don't mind how they play the football, which is shit anyways, boring. No creativity, nothing. I don't mind that. We play not pretty. But when you're cheating, I'm not for that. When you're cheating week in, week out, we can all see it. How come the FA are not seeing this? How come the officials are not seeing this? Thinking every week now we have to keep an eye on this. We have to make an example of this. If they are watching the FA, if they are watching the FA, the officials, the VAR in fucking somewhere in London there.
Yeah, in a parking lot.
In the parking lot. How can you miss this week in, week out? It's not possible. You have the VAR there to see it. We've seen penalties given.
Yeah, I know.
The VAR can say, you know what? Go have a look at this.
I think there's been
have a look at that grading.
7 penalties given from set pieces where there's been jostling in the box. 4 of them went to VAR across the season.
Exactly.
And I think the crazy thing, I'm a United fan, right? So you know that, listeners and viewers know that as well. I look at the incident in the United game at Old Trafford. Lacroix pulling back. Matthews
my
Cunha,
word. Oh.
right? There's very little contact there.
How's that penalty? Exactly.
It changes the game and it's a red card.
A red card, yeah.
You then compare that
to what?
with Saliba. I'm with you on that. I'm looking at that.
It's a fucking joke.
The game's gone a little bit.
It's a fucking joke.
How is that? Okay, you could argue penalty maybe, but a red card for
that
at Old Trafford.
Man, he only just pinned his shoulder a little bit.
And
Cunha went and flew like he shot him with some.
I was bloody delighted, John, but I'm looking at that going. And again, when you compare them, you're like,
when you compare the two incidents, there is no comparison. There is no comparison. Again, it's the consistency of these referees, these officials, the consistency week in, week out. The biggest league in the world. With so much in it, so much riding on it, especially in this crucial time, this critical time where clubs are fighting for relegation, fighting for 4th place, Champions League spot, European spot, to win the Premier League titles. You can't be getting it wrong. You can't be getting it wrong.
So you think, John, Arsenal, there is favouritism towards Arsenal?
I'm not sitting there saying that. But when you keep looking at the week in, week out, the amount of stuff that they get away with, you can have an argument to that.
Because you know what's going on.
You can have a legitimate argument to that, saying, is there favoritism for Arsenal to go on and win this title? Maybe. Is everybody bored of Manchester City winning the title? Maybe. Because they've won it so many times. Because Pep Guardiola, for me, is the Peaky Blinders of all fucking managers. He is the man. He is the boss. He knows how to win titles. He's put so much pressure to this Arsenal side that they've become so fucking desperate. When you watch them play, when I watch this Arsenal side play now, there's so much pressure on them. The nerves that they have.
They're dealing with
the legs are heavy. It's like they can't run anymore. It's like the creativity is gone. When the legs are heavy, when you're nervous, when you're feeling the pressure, when you've been tipped to be the guy to win the Premier League title, when the weight of everything is on you, the shirt of the club becomes heavier. Your legs become heavier. This is the pressure that this Arsenal side are feeling right now. And Pep Guardiola keep mounting that pressure on them with his statement, with his mind games, week in, week out. So much to go.
Yeah.
So much can happen. He knows how to play the mind games. And he's been there. He's done it. He's a smart guy. And he's putting that pressure on his Arsenal side. Watching Mikel Arteta on the touchline, under the gap, he looks like a guy full of bag of nerves.
Yeah, he does.
Bag of nerves. Kicking, shouting, screaming. Sometimes going into the pitch to grab the ball, and he needs to be fucking red carded. He needs to go sit down. That's what he needs. That's what needs to happen. That nerves, I can feel his nerve. I'm watching at home. I can feel his nerves. I can feel the pressure coming out from that jacket he keeps wearing all the time.
Yeah.
That's just rubbing off his players. When his players watch him and they think, oh, fucking hell, he's on it, innit? Bag of nerves, he is at the touchline. I'm going to be nervous as well, mate. I'm going to be fucking nervous. I think that's what's rubbing off his players. They look nervous. They look like they've run out of ideas. There's nothing more they can do. And that's why they've depended solely, so much more on free kicks and corner kicks.
It's going to be interesting to see how this goes. I think you're on to something. I mean, listen, there will be those screaming in their television.
I'm not up to nothing. It's just
4 goals against Spurs.
When you see things like that, as a Chelsea fan, I don't fucking want to see Arsenal win the Premier League title. In my lifetime, I don't want to see them because...
You don't like them?
No. Because
you've made that clear, man. I think everyone watching or listening to this knows that you do not like Arsenal Football Club.
And the way they keep beating us right now is just, it's not nice. The football club. It's not nice to see. It's not nice to see that we week in, week out. Every time we play against Arsenal, we keep losing.
You're a broken man, John. We've got through 30 minutes and you've just said it. It's not nice.
I keep fucking ranting about Arsenal, but it's fucking truth, mate.
I love it. I love it, John. And listen, right, Arsenal, still 5 points clear.
Yeah.
You're not enjoying it, but we've got to give them credit. City got the win. It's over to Arsenal. It's not pretty.
Yeah.
They won again. They've got a great chance. The Champions League, I mean, my goodness, it's opened up for them. Bayer Leverkusen in the last 16.
Yeah.
If they get through that, Bodo Glimt or Sporting Lisbon in the quarterfinals, I mean, it couldn't be written any better.
I mean, they can cheat their way through fucking quadruple. That's what they can do.
Well, you give them credit if they win the quadruple,
No
John.
chance I'm giving them credit by winning this way. You can't cheat your way through winning the fucking quadruple playing this way. We've seen teams win titles, playing the right way.
So you think they're the worst
We've
team?
seen PSG last season.
Oh.
Playing fantastic football, attacking football, defending well, winning the Champions League, and of course the French League, winning everything. We've seen Pep Guardiola do it. We saw Arne Slot do it last season. We see Bayern Munich do it in Germany, playing and winning the right way.
This is not
Week in, week out, we see Real Madrid do it in Spain. Barcelona, winning the right way. This will be, I tell you no, I kid you not, the worst team to win a title playing this way.
in the Premier League.
In the Premier League. I'll ask you a question, Chris.
Have you seen some of your Chelsea team, John?
Come the end of the season, when the team of the season is announced,
I know where you're going with this.
how many of this Arsenal front line?
None.
How many of this Arsenal front line?
We'll get in the team.
We get in that team.
None.
I bet you none of them.
But
you want to talk about the defenders? Yeah, the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper, 100%. He's been absolutely amazing. David Raya, I'll give him that. He's been absolutely fantastic, David Raya.
Gabriel, Zubamendi, and Rice.
Zubamendi, no, please. Declan Rice. Declan Rice.
Zubamendi's been unbelievable.
No, please, mate.
He's your position. I'll bow to you, man. Zubamendi.
Declan Rice, yeah. No Zubamendi. No Zubamendi. Declan Rice. You've just said it there. Raya, Saliba, Gabriel, Timber, Timber, but because Reece James, because of how we play, I still think Reece James is a much better player than him. But this season, I give him that. If Arsenal go on to win the Premier League, Timber gets in that team.
And Rice.
And Declan Rice, of
and
course.
Zubamendi.
Yeah, because Declan Rice is the driving force of this team. The driving force of this team. He is Declan Rice. Make no mistake about it.
But you are right.
And I think he should be, next season, he needs to be the Arsenal, he needs to be the captain of this football club, because I think for me, he's been absolutely magnificent. He's been superb. The way he plays, not just defending, not just doing the dirty work, the way, the goals, the creativity, what he brings to the team,
I'm going to
everything.
Say his corner kick delivery.
His corner kicks. He's a full package. Absolute full package. And what you need from your captain is to be constantly available for the team. And he does that week in, week out. He's constantly available. It doesn't matter how many minutes he plays, Declan Rice, constantly available for the manager to select him. And that's what you need from your top player. But you come back to again, how many of these Arsenal players will get into the team of the season? The attackers.
None.
Saka, Martinelli, Trossard,
Eze,
Gyökeres,
yeah,
Eze, Madueke. None of them.
Nope.
None of them.
But they might get 5 or 6.
They might get 5 or 6.
But
then it comes down to, again, a manager having all these fantastic players, not being able to get them to play the right way.
But you say not being able, but he's got them top of the league, John. I will come back to it. He's got them on 4 fronts. That's success of a football club.
I'm just giving you the stats now.
I know you have, but...
The stats that I gave you, 13 games they played, which they didn't score with set pieces. How many did they win?
You're saying 3 or 4?
3 or 4.
Yeah, but they're winning.
And when they have won games, they played 16.
Set pieces.
They won 15.
So again.
So that tells you that the creative players haven't done enough.
No, they've not.
He hasn't been able to get the best out of them. He hasn't.
It's a great
And it comes down against the manager, because you can't tell me that those players are not fantastic players. We saw what Eze did for Crystal Palace last season. Yes, he scored few goals, but only against Spurs.
Right, Chelsea next season.
All the goals he scored,
are against
all
Spurs.
his creativity
Against
was
Spurs.
against the shithole Spurs.
Right.
Anybody can be fantastic right now against Spurs.
Anyone
can be brilliant against Spurs. Even I can be fucking brilliant against Spurs right now.
Here's a question, John. If Chelsea next season were to do exactly what Arsenal are doing this season, top of the league, Champions League last 16, final of the League Cup, 5th round of the Emirates FA Cup, are you calling for your manager to be sacked or to change up? What are you doing? Are you happy? Are you sad? What are Chelsea fans?
Again, the Chelsea fans wouldn't be happy with it. I wouldn't be happy with the style of football.
But
if he goes on and win it, if he goes on and win it, then of course that's a title. That's a title. But I wouldn't be happy. Of course, I will say this is not the way we play football. This is not the right way for us to play football, and we shouldn't play this way, because we have brilliant players that can be able to affect games. They can be able to change games. They can be able to create chances. We can be able to score goals, playing the right way, creating chances, letting those players be free. We have a lot of maverick players. They can get you off your seat, that you can be excited and go into the game. Not go into the game to watch, again, week in, week out, your team scoring by set pieces, scoring by corner kicks. No, I wouldn't accept that. I wouldn't. I will definitely call for the manager to be sacked, because that's not the Chelsea way. That's not the way we play. I know our fans. I know what our fans like to watch. Creative play. They come week in, week out to see our team play well and win games. That's what our teams want to see. I think it was a couple of seasons ago where I think we were winning or something, and the fans booed us off the...
Yeah, sorry.
Exactly. Booed us off the pitch because we're not playing the right way. And I can tell you right now, the reason why these Arsenal fans, they can lie as much as they want. The reason why they're not calling for Mikel Arteta to be sacked is because they're on the fucking top of the league.
Yeah.
And they are 5 points clear. They know this is the only chance of them winning the league. And they don't want to create that negativity around the club now, calling for the manager to be sacked. That is the only why they're keeping their mouth shut. And for me, that's desperation.
Right. I want to move on. There's so much for us to discuss. I want to ask, because I tell you what, Arsenal fans are loving the fact that you're hot under the collar. They're also going to be loving the fact...
Chris, you can ask them. They can lie as much as they want. It is the truth. They know it's the truth. They know that they're top of the league right now, 5 points clear, with 9 games to go or 10 games to go. The last thing they want is the negativity. They don't want to start calling for the manager to be sacked.
Of course.
They are not enjoying what they've seen. They don't like the style of play that they're watching. Sometimes it's way too slow. It's way too negative. It's way too rigid. You don't know where the goal is going to come from. The only player that was creating something was Saka. The combination between Saka and Odegaard that we accustomed to, where they do the triangle and they create something. It's not there anymore. They're licking their lips when they have corner kicks. And for a club who spent $1 billion in 5 years, they should have more. They can do more.
They maybe are not enjoying the style, but I can tell you now, any Arsenal fans listening or watching this
They'll take it.
Are loving the fact that you're hot under the collar with it. One other thing that they're loving about Spurs, a defeat again. I mean, I come back to, you were questioning me off air last week when I said I would love it if Spurs go down. You're like, why? It would just be remarkable. The stadium, the training ground, a club of that size, and some would argue what size, they're not won much, but they are a big club in the English footballing.
The club of that size with the stadium, you mean, yeah.
Yeah. For them to be winless in 10, you last week were defending Igor Tudor. My God, John, he's not wasted any time. He started smashing people. He's questioning mentality. He's questioning whether they've got the hunger for this. That is a sinking ship. They're lucky that West Ham are 4 points below them. They're lucky Forest with Vitor Pereira are 2 points. Because they are, I'll say it, they are shit.
Spurs. Fucking Spurs. They need a fucking massive. You know when you go to the hospital, they need to be operated. The football club need to be operated like a fucking slice. Go into the heart of that club and bring out what is the problem. The problem is not there, what we see.
It's beyond that.
It's beyond that. People keep talking about what we see. It's way beyond that. You can talk about the injuries that they have. Excuses. I hate when clubs come out and make excuses. Look at the top managers, Pep Guardiola. They never come out and complain about injuries. They don't use it as an excuse. Season after season, he suffered with injuries and he's managed to win titles that way. You can't keep going. It's part of the game.
Yeah.
The way the game is going now, with so many games to play, players will get injured. You need a big squad. And that's something that this Spurs team don't have. What is happening is beyond what we see. It's way, way deep. When you have a manager as Jose Mourinho, one of the greatest managers that's ever coached in the Premier League, one of the greatest managers that the game has ever seen, Antonio Conte, don't really like him, but fantastic manager. That's won titles wherever it's gone. When you have all these top managers come to your football club and they all say the same thing, all left the football club saying exactly the same thing.
Yeah. You know something.
You know something is fucking wrong. Igor Tudor is taking him what? 2 weeks? To figure, when you come to it, you're happy, you're excited that you come, you need time to be able to assess. No, he's taking the man 2 fucking weeks to know there's problems. He come out and he said it. He said, there is problems. There is problems.
He's thrown them under the bus.
Many problems, he said. Many problems. So you should know that this Spurs team, when I watch this Spurs team, it's a shambles. It's horrible. You know, there's no desire for the players to run. There's no one that is willing to run. There's nothing. They're not giving anything. Defensively, there's nothing. Going forward, there's nothing. They look all over the fucking gaff. They look all over the fucking place. Nothing. Absolutely zero from this Spurs team. I watched them on the weekend. They were shocking. Yeah, they were absolutely horrible to watch.
3 or 4-0.
It could have been 3 or 4-0.
Yeah.
And when you have the captain of the football club, for me, one of the best centre-backs in the Premier League, if he wants to, only when he wants to, your captain,
Romero.
It looks like he wants to be out. He doesn't want to be there anymore.
He's suspended, I think.
Constantly getting red carded, constantly being suspended. Even when he plays, he's arguing, he's blaming the owners. Yes, you have the right to, because I think it's from the top, yes. But as a player, do your fucking job on the pitch. Yeah. You are the captain. Lead the team. He's nowhere to be found. Since Igor Tudor came into the football club,
he's been suspended.
His captain is nowhere to be found.
Yeah.
How, as a manager coming in and looking at that, one of your best players, your leaders, when he plays, his partnership with Mickey van der Vaart is, again, you can question, is it the best between Saliba and them? On their day, both of them are world-class defenders. World-class defenders.
On their day.
If Romero wants to play, with his reckless tackles, getting red card, kicking people as if he's playing, I don't know what kind of football he thinks he's playing. You can't be kicking people around. It's horrible. Your captain should be the one that has the cool-headed, that can be able to, calm the team, calm the players, be there for the club, the team, when, especially now during the difficult time that they need him to be able to lead the squad, to be able to lead this young Spurs team. He's nowhere to be found. It's horrible what's happening at the Spurs. It's a fucking shithole, that football club right now. They need to sort it out pretty quickly because they are 4 points off relegation zone. 4 points off relegation zone.
And they'll only stay up, John, because others around them are worse. Yeah, I've watched a lot of Spurs. They are devoid of...
But if you look at the other teams around them now, Nottingham Forest, they're not playing as badly. Sometimes, okay, the results is not coming their way. But if you look at the games that they've lost in the last couple of weeks, it's the games that they should have picked up points. Yeah. West Ham, the same. You can say the same with West Ham. Yes, they did lose to Liverpool. But the games that they've played lately, you can make an argument that they are
There's been a bit of an uptick.
A little bit of progression.
Yeah.
The way they're playing. Spurs is the only one in that whole relegation battle.
They're bottom of the form gauge.
Absolutely zero.
Zero.
Absolutely zero.
Palace
it's
in midweek.
Incredible. I don't think they've won any game in 10.
10.
Two
wins in 19.
Absolutely shithole what's happening at Spurs.
They've not won in the league in 2026, and we're now in March.
Unbelievable.
Spurs, we're talking.
Unbelievable. And again, with the board, when the hierarchy is not doing what they have to do for the football club, it definitely rubs off on the players.
You feel it?
It's only a matter of time before it starts having a knock-on effect. And that's what we see right now with this Spurs team. What has been going on for years that nobody was talking about, slowly but surely, now it's having a knock-on effect.
Yeah.
Now we can see this team is slowly but surely declining and massively declining. And listen, let's not be surprised here that this Spurs team might go down.
Oh, it'd be mental.
It's going to be a fucking disaster.
It would be.
If they are relegated.
It would be quite something.
Because where is the goals coming from right now? None. I thought Solanke was going to be the guy. But when I watch Solanke, yes, I know he's just coming back from injury, but he looks a shadow of himself. The player that we saw at Bournemouth, he looks a shadow of himself. Xavi from Germany. Nothing is working.
Struggle.
The midfield is, oh my God. The midfield of Spurs.
Paulinho, Bissouma,
Sarr,
Conor Gallagher.
Oh my word. Honestly, I think right now Spurs are the worst team in the Premier League.
Yeah, form guy.
They are the worst team.
Here's a question.
They are the worst team in terms of form, the way teams should play. Because they have absolutely no clue. Igor Tudor as well is coming, and straight away he's seen that the problems is way bigger than he thought. It's way bigger than he's imagined. And he's looking at it thinking now, what the fuck have I got myself into?
Yes, but you don't call that out. I'm not a manager, but 2 weeks in and you start questioning.
Chris, what can he do? He feels that's the only way to get the best out of this squad, because he's gone in there and he see that this is a spoiled kids. After the game, this first game against Arsenal, he came out. What did he say? He said there's a lot of players that have to change their attitude.
Yes.
It's an attitude thing. It's bad attitude. Players earning so much money thinking, oh, fuck, I've got a contract. I don't give a shit. I don't care about the football club. You're going to pay me anyways.
But John,
that is the attitude. Players not willing to sacrifice for the football club. Not willing to do enough for the football club. Not willing to sacrifice for the fans that are coming week in, week out to watch them. The fans are the football club. When your fans come week in, week out and watch you play the way you play week in, week out, losing every single game, they have a right to question. They have a right to boo you. And when you see the players week in, week out, when the fans are booing them, they go and they're having a fight with the fans.
Yeah, they've done that a lot this season.
You forget that those fans are the ones fucking paying your fucking wages.
Correct.
Mate.
That's true. You know who I make comparisons to? And whether this is right or wrong, and listen, you've been in the game. I look at Igor, you're saying this is the route he wants to take to try and elicit a response. I'm just giving my opinion. I think it's the wrong way. I think it's an incredibly bold step to start calling out people 2 weeks in when you're in a relegation battle. The last interim manager to do it, and he's a good mate of yours, he did it at Chelsea when he replaced Graham, was Frank Lampard. What happened? Chelsea meandered to the end of the season. He came in very quickly, did Frank. And Frank, if you're watching, I'm just saying it how I see it. He came in and went, this is quickly not my fault. There's a lot of problems here. I'm here till the end of the season. And he started distancing himself. I'm watching that going, hold on a second, Frank. You're in there to get a response. Igor's going in there and very quickly, John, he's done one of them. The hands are up going, attitude stink, mentality's not right at this football club. Hold on a second, Igor. Your job is to go in there and get results, and he ain't doing it.
Yeah, the only place where I can say that is that before he took this job, he must have called a couple of the managers, because this happens.
You would think.
He must have called maybe a couple of the managers that's been there before and asked, try to get their opinion. What is this football club like? I'm sure he did that before taking over. He knows exactly what he's coming into. And that's the problem with these managers. They know, sometimes they do know what they're getting themselves into. And then when they come into that job, after a couple of weeks, they start complaining. But hold on a minute. You knew what the fuck you were getting yourself into.
This is what I'm saying.
Before taking the job. But how do you blame him? How do you get the best out of this Spurs team? How do you get them to fucking have a desire? Jose Mourinho used to say it. Sometimes, I don't care how you fucking play. I don't care if you did play well or not. The minimum of the I don't ask from you, fucking run. Yeah. Fucking go there and kick the shit out of somebody. Work. Show that you care. Run. Do the dirty job. Do the dirty side of the job. I don't expect you to play pretty every week in, week out. I don't expect you to be the man of the match every week. But what I expect from you every week is the desire to come week in, week out, step on that pitch and show the fans, show the football club
you care.
That you care.
Yeah.
That you are proud to wear the badge of the football club. That's the minimum the fans expect from you. That's the minimum that I expect from you. That's what I expect from you. And at this point in time, none of these players are doing absolutely the basic. The basic, which is run.
Yeah.
Fucking run. That's it.
I love it.
They're not doing it.
That's the slogan. Never became a manager. Run. Fucking run. I love it. And listen, this is going on and I'm conscious there's loads we can still discuss. I've got to ask very quickly, a lot of people listen and watch this podcast, Man United fans. Is Carrick the right one, John? Are you starting, you're laughing, you're smiling at me. Am I drinking from the...
It's your cup, isn't it?
Am I drinking from the Carrick Kool-Aid? Paul Scholes has come out to say he wants Carlo Ancelotti, man that you know, that we know. I don't know him well, but we've had him on the podcast, of course. You know him very well. Carlo, Michael, where are you at with United? Do you like what you're seeing?
I like what I'm saying.
They are effing running.
They are effing running. They are fucking running. Even Casemiro that we thought his leg is gone.
He's running.
He's running right now. But you can say that.
He's gone at the end of the season.
He's gone at the end of the season. But then he's got a young Kobe Mino who's covering his fucking ass. So, yes.
He's covering his ass. He's been brilliant.
He's been brilliant. We give him that.
He is.
Since Michael Carrick is coming, he's been brilliant. It looks like he's gone to the doctors and he's got fresh pairs of legs.
Casemiro, he has been brilliant.
He's been brilliant.
Give him his due.
It's incredible what a manager does, isn't it? Sometimes. Or what a change of manager does. You know what I mean? It just lifts the whole place up, new list of life, fresh positivity and everything. And Michael Carrick looks like that guy. He looks like that geezer that can just give people, just go out there and do your thing. I don't think Michael Carrick is that type of manager that coaches and knows exactly. But the good thing, what I like about him, he's brought in Steve Holland, a manager that I worked with, at Chelsea. Brilliant,
how good?
Brilliant.
Because I'm hearing Steve McLaren recently has come out to say he is
Steve Holland,
top coach.
Top coach.
Is he?
Top coach.
What's he like, John?
Yeah, I mean, not only that he knows how to bring out the best of players, top players. He knows how to manage top players, the ego. He knows how to massage the ego. And he also knows how to get the best out of the young players. So he has the blend. He has the mixture of both. He's an absolute fantastic manager.
His sessions are good.
His sessions are really, really good. And that's one thing I must give to Michael Carrick. He's gone out there and he's thought, you know what? I need an experienced manager, coach, somebody that can help me out. And what he's done really well is to get Steve Holland with it.
Yeah, that's good.
But saying that, yes, credit to Michael Carrick. He's coming to the football club. He's done well. He's settled the ship and he's got them playing some fantastic football. The club looks like a different, team. The players look whole different players that we never saw before in the Premier League. Šeško as well. He's got the best out of Šeško. He's scoring goals now. Harry Maguire looked like a different player.
100%. Kobe.
Just Kobe Mino is getting back in the team, which for the life of me, I don't understand why. Again, Robert Almiron was just absolutely, I don't know what to say about him, but a manager that wasn't ready to change, wasn't ready to listen to anybody, wants to die with his own beliefs, his own way or the highway. Sometimes top managers do adapt.
Yeah.
They evolve. And that's what even Pep Guardiola, as much as he's won, like I said so many times, he's gone out, he's brought in Pep Linders because he's seen where the game is going and he wants to continue to learn and continue to evolve. And that's something that I was surprised that Ruben Amorim didn't do. Didn't want to change, didn't listen to anybody. It's either my way or the fucking highway. Well, it's your highway now, you fucking gone. So it's good to see Michael Carrick coming, and he's doing well. He's doing well. He's a manager that knows the place. He's played for the football club. He knows what it means to wear the shirt. He knows what it means to be the manager of the football club, of a club as Manchester United. The culture of the club, what it means for the fans, the size of the football club. Yeah. He knows everything about the football club, which is nice to see. And I think that's going to be his message to the players. Week in, week out. I don't see him as a fantastic, genius. No, I think week in, week out, he's reminding the players what it means to be a Manchester United player. What it means to wear the shirt of this football club.
How long does that shtick last?
Yeah, we were coming there. He's done well. What is it, 5 games?
So six wins. In a draw.
He's done really well. He settled they're playing some good football. But again, this is a honeymoon period. It's a honeymoon period. For every manager, top manager, young manager that's gone into a top football club and is doing well and is winning games, it's a honeymoon period. When we judge you is when it's going, because it will go wrong.
It will.
It will absolutely go to shit.
Yeah.
What do you do? How do you get out of it? How do you manage when it's all going wrong? When you see the players coming every day with long faces, negativity around the place. How do you deal with that? How do you bring out the best out of them again? When you win in football games, it's all well and good. The smiles all around the football training ground. Everybody's smiling. Oh, everybody's happy. When you are not losing, when you start losing games, when you lost 1 or 2, and you get into that losing pattern, how do you get out of it? This is the Premier League. How do you get out of it? And that's where I believe that I think he's the manager till the end of the season. You give him that.
And then
I've always said it, that I think the manager that is best suited for this Manchester United team, football club, is Thomas Tuchel. But he's gone now and he's signed.
It's a new deal.
I think the England Federation were listening to the rumors and they could see what was going on. I met him a couple of weeks, in Brussels. When he just signed, I met him,
That's right. You congratulated him.
I know what he told me, but this is between us. Okay. And he's happy to sign again and be the England manager. But for me, I thought Thomas Tuchel would have been the guy. But now that he's signed his new deal, I believe, yes, Carlo Ancelotti can be that guy, because I know Carlo is absolutely superb in terms of man management and getting the best out of players as well. He is superb. For me, one of the best managers that I've played under in terms of man management.
Yes.
He knows how to manage the whole institution. He knows how to speak to people, how to talk to players, how to get the best out of players. But I think if they don't get him, the other manager that I think that might be able to do well. I know a lot of people won't like this.
Where are you going, John?
It De Zerbi. Is it De Zerbi?
De Zerbi.
De Zerbi for me.
No.
I think De Zerbi is the guy. I like the way he plays, the style of play that he always adapts. He got Brighton playing some fantastic.
He's a lunatic.
He's a lunatic, yeah.
Sorry, Roberto. he knows that he is.
But I think that's what you need at this football club right now. You need a lunatic that can come in and that is strong. Personality-wise, that is strong. And that's something that Carlo Ancelotti has. What can you tell Carlo Ancelotti that he hasn't won?
Well, this is it.
You can't tell him nothing.
Can't tell him anything.
Because he's won everything. He will tell you how it's done. You can't question it.
No, he's won everything.
You just have to do what he's told you to do.
This is it.
And I think if you get another manager that hasn't been there, done it, you have to get a manager that's got a strong personality. Roberto. And for me, I think Roberto is that guy.
So Ancelotti, number one choice. He's 66 now. If he doesn't take it, you go for Roberto De Zerbi. Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah. I think he's the guy to get the best out of this Manchester. But I mean, not saying that. I think Michael Carrick has done really well to put his name on the on top of the list. He's done really, really well. He's cool. He's very calm on the touchline. I like the way he conducts himself, the way he speaks to the press, the way he answers questions. He's very, very smart guy, you can tell.
Yes.
So for me, not make no mistake about that. You can argue as much as you want. He's put his name right at the top. Right at the top. You can't come in, beat City, beat Arsenal the way he did, score goals, playing attacking football, the Manchester United way, getting the wingers to put in those crosses. We can see the best of Šeško. Benjamin Šeško, the player we're thinking, what the fuck is he doing here?
He now looks...
He looks a player.
Yeah, he does. He's an animal. He's got it all.
You look at the goal he scored against Crystal Palace. That is a player full of confidence. The second goal that they scored.
Great header.
Great header. Seeing the ball coming and knew he was on the back post, but to run and come in front of the defender. And what a header.
Yeah, brilliant.
That is a player that's full of confidence. That is a player that's improving. And it's good to see that how managers can be able to get the best out of, players. And that's something that I think we're lacking right now at Chelsea. I just think we've taken 5 steps backwards.
Can I lob in another name for you? Eddie Howe. He's the one I would take. Truthfully, Eddie. I love what he's done at Newcastle. They've struggled a little this season. I know.
Eddie Howe is a fantastic manager.
When they're at it.
I just think it's stagnant, isn't now.
They are a little.
It's just stagnant with what is happening with him.
But I think he's hit
with
the ceiling,
Newcastle.
John.
He's hit the ceiling. I don't think there's any more. There's no.
That's why.
He can't go any higher. There's nowhere else he can go anyhow. He can't take this football club any higher.
I don't disagree.
He can't spend money. He can't bring in players. We thought when the Saudis took over the football club that, they're going to go out there, splash money, bring the likes of Ronaldo, Messi. Everybody was thinking they're going to bring out Mbappe.
But he's done
a fantastic job, Eddie Howe. I'm a big, big fan of Eddie Howe. I like what he's done with this Newcastle side. But I just feel right now it's hit the ceiling. It's just there. He can't go any higher with this team. You can feel his frustration week in, week out when I watch him on the touchline. There's nowhere else for him to go. He's won a title for them in 50 or 70, whatever years. He's won a title for them. He's done what he can do. Does he need to move on? Maybe. That's what I feel, because he's a fantastic coach. How much more can he just stay stagnant without moving forward?
Let's see.
It's a question that he needs to ask himself.
I think
how much more can I take this football club, these players?
If United are going to do an interview process, I'm sure his name will be on the list. I'm told, from what I understand of the situation, United are still planning on doing a robust recruitment process. It's not a simple case of, well done, Michael, the job's yours. They're still going to speak to candidates and they'll make a decision. Conscious of time, John. Other bits and pieces. You've talked about the fact that Chelsea, 1 step forward, 5 back.
Yep.
We started talking about Arsenal-Chelsea. It's taken a long way round to them. Sorry for that. Defeat, again. It's now 3 games against Arsenal, 3 defeats with Liam Rosenior. He's still giving off vibes. I know you're not too keen on me to criticise him, but he's an interesting character, to say the least. They've got a big couple of weeks coming up. Villa now on Wednesday is massive for Champions League next season.
Liam, mate, I don't know if you're listening, but all I can say, listen, first thing I have to say, I'm all for young coaches. I'm all for giving opportunity to coaches. Young coaches coming up, they can showcase their talent, especially, I've said it so many times, Black coaches, to give them opportunity to do well. But again, if you come in and you are not doing well, I'm not going to sit here and say because, you got the opportunity to be a Black coach, I'm not going to criticize you when there's something to be said. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yes, he's come in and he's won games. But the games we've won are teams that we should beat.
Yep, agreed.
The games that he's lost are the games that we can be competitive, we can compete. And it's always Arsenal.
Yeah.
In his tenure, they've beaten us, 3 times?
3 times.
And we haven't played well. We haven't played well. Why are you playing Cole Palmer? Cole Palmer out of his position. So many times I've said it here. So many times I've hinted it. Cole Palmer is our best player. Yes, he's come back from injury. Yes, he hasn't hit the heights, the standards that we are accustomed to him playing, the level that we're accustomed to him playing, the creativity that we know that he can bring to the squad, the ability that he has. We know he hasn't hit the heights yet because he's been in and out with injuries. He's played so many games last season, of course.
Man.
You can expect him to, at some point, break down. Yeah. He's only a human being. And that's what's happened. But he's come back to the team now. Build a team around Cole Palmer.
In his best position.
In his best position. Yeah. Play Cole Palmer as the number 10, which is where every Chelsea fan, me included, we want to see Cole Palmer because that's where you get the best out of him. That's where the first touch that he has, the ability, the creativity that he has, he can affect games playing that position as the number 10. Where you have Caicedo that can play the ball through the lines to him, and he has that ability to do the first touch, the first turn, and slip the true pass to the strikers, creating chances. When you play him wide, it takes away so much of his game because he then has to cut in, try to go around so many players. Not only that he's dealing with the fullback, he has to try to cut in and deal with the midfield players. It's taking away so much from him. Play him in his right position. Let him be involved. Because when he's involved, when he's constantly involved with the ball, touching the ball, getting involved, that's where we see the best of Cole Palmer. That's where we see his ability shining through. Because he's that guy that wins us games. Don't play him on the wide position. So if Liam Rosenior is listening, please and please start by playing Cole Palmer in his favorite position.
Yeah.
You have two of the best midfield players in the Premier League, Enzo and Caicedo. Why are you trying to accommodate Andre Santos? Please. Again, I'm not here to knock young players down. He can come in second half. He can come in with Caicedo or Enzo Fernandez when you have to make changes. Tell me what is it he can do in that holding role that Caicedo can do 10 times better. Play Caicedo there. He's been that guy that plays in that position. He is the best in that position. Play Caicedo, Enzo Fernandez, and Cole Palmer.
Central.
Pedro Neto, and maybe Garnacho, or whoever you want to play in that position there. Wide left. Please, play Cole Palmer in his best position. And then we can build from there. You know, we talk so much about how we need to go forward. You know, I believe that if Enzo Maresca was, the way we played, the way we competed against big teams, we wouldn't lose to Arsenal 3 times in a row. We haven't yet beaten Arsenal in 4 or 5 years. It's absolutely disaster. It's a disaster. A club that we used to, beat.
Coming back to Arsenal.
No, honestly. It pains me. It pains me to see us becoming a yo-yo team. We're not a yo-yo team. And we don't want to be a yo-yo team.
Yeah.
We are Chelsea Football Club. We are the biggest club in London. And we should act that way. We should play that way. We should progress that way. We should run the football club that way. A way that we keep progressing. Keep the culture of the football club going, which is improving. Winning titles, competing to win titles. We don't want to spend 20 years without winning the Premier League. Because right now, I can see us sliding and declining. It looks like that's where we're declining to. Well, we don't want to be an Arsenal.
We've not talked about your debt, but that's not our problem. But
exactly. We don't want to be that. Since we started this poll, we said 2-3 years we should be competing to win the league. If you ask me now, do I see us winning the Premier League in the next 2-3 years? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. No. I don't see us winning the title in the next 2-3 years. Not to talk about the keeper that we have.
Yeah,
the keeper that we have. So many times. We talked about it. Not just me. Every fucking pundit all around the fucking world knows that, yes, he does make saves right here and there. And sometimes you forget about it. No. To win a title, please.
You need a dependable goalkeeper.
You need a dependable goalkeeper. Look at the 2 top teams right now in the Premier League. Donnarumma. The saves that he makes. Ridiculous saves.
And Raya.
The game against Liverpool where he made that save. Even Pep Guardiola was like, jumping, excited for the goalkeeper that he's gone out and brought in.
Yeah.
Making those saves.
And then Raya's been.
And David Raya. Arsenal Football Club wouldn't be where they are today.
If it
Mark my word.
Yeah, you're right.
We can talk about Saliba, Gabriel, all the cheat code of the set pieces. But David Raya, my word, the saves that he makes, absolutely brilliant. Absolutely superb goalkeeper. Superb goalkeeper. And it's only getting better and better. Week in, week out, I watch David Raya. He's getting better and better. Better and better. You need a top goalkeeper to win titles.
Yeah.
And right now, Chelsea Football Club, we do not have a top goalkeeper to go out there and compete to win the Premier League or the Champions League. We don't have that. I watched the game the other day. He was all over the fucking place.
He was.
Giving the ball away, putting the team in dangerous situations, pressure, inviting pressure to us. You know, kicking the ball away, giving the ball to Arsenal. He was all over the fucking gaff. All over the place.
And then the goal.
I was watching it thinking, how in the hell are we going to win the Premier League like this with this goalkeeper? It's impossible. It's impossible. During our time, we have one of the best, the most dependable goalkeeper, Peter Cech. Week in, week out, you look at your goalkeeper and you know, fucking hell, we've got a brilliant goalkeeper here, top goalkeeper. Can make saves.
Can save us.
They can win you games.
And he did.
They can win you titles. We have that.
Yeah.
And that's something we don't have now. And again, centre-backs, Levi Colwell, I don't know how long he's going to be out for. You know, all these young players we're bringing in. Sa from there, Strasbourg,
he looks a player.
From all these places.
Young boy, but he looks a player.
Young boy, but again, Chris, we need experience.
Yeah.
We need experienced centre-backs. We need experienced players. You know, in that back line, we need that.
Yeah, it's all good.
All the inconsistency. Yes, we can win games right here and there. But to be consistent, you need experience.
Yeah.
Experience brings you consistency. And we don't have that. We don't have players that can say, fucking hell, guys, let's go on a fucking run here. 2, 3, 4, 5 games we win. They can pull you through games. They can see you out through games. They can say, you know what, let's sit this one out. Let's all come together. Suck the pressure, and then we can go.
Yeah.
When we have the ball, our quality can show through. We don't have that spokesman. We don't have those leaders in the team that can be able to get this young team that we have to be able to be consistent. And that's what we're seeing with the results. And of course, with the silly indiscipline, the stupid indiscipline that we're seeing with the red cards, that is costing us
too much.
And has cost us top 4 right now. Because right now, we're 6th position. We are not in the top 4, top 5 now in the Premier League. And if we do not qualify for the Champions League, it's a fucking disaster.
Yeah, it'll be a big problem. Listen, final one, because we've been here seemingly half a day. I've got to ask, just because I want to rile you one last time. You know, you're talking about Arsenal cheat codes, and they're on the cusp of maybe a quadruple. And the last time they won the Premier League was, of course, the famous Invincible team. Just thinking out loud here, how many of this Arsenal team, John, truly, would get in that Invincible team?
Not too many.
I just want to annoy you for the final part. How many, truly? Because
Not too many. Not too many of this Arsenal team right now can get into that invincible side. You know the problem right now with this new Gen Zs and everybody? We so quickly to forget about what our legends have done. We so quickly to forget about everything. These new Gen Zs, the Instagram, the iPads and everything. So quickly to forget what legends, the word legends.
I am. I was waiting for that.
Have done in a football club.
Yeah, you're right.
That have built the football club, the culture that they created, and that's why you're there today.
But
it's so quickly that people, the fans, are so quickly to write off what the legends have done. So if you're asking me that question, how many of these players right now in this Arsenal team will be able to get into the Invincibles? I'll tell you, maybe.
So very quickly, I want to just remind everyone, Jens Lehmann in goals, Laurent, Ashley Cole, Sol Campbell, Kolo Torre, Freddie Ljungberg, you had Robert Pires, Gilberto Silva, Patrick Vieira, Dennis Bergkamp, Thierry Henry. That was the kind of de facto starting 11 of the Invincibles. Ray Parlour was there or thereabouts.
Yeah, in and out.
Martin Keough, there was others, but that was, if I think of it, I actually think, controversially, John, there's maybe 4 that get in.
Which 4? Start from the goalkeeper.
Raya would get in ahead of Lehmann. As much as Lehmann, a bit like Roberto De Zerbi, a lunatic.
Yes.
Don't think he quite gets the credit.
But he had one of his best seasons that season.
He did.
He made some absolutely incredible saves.
Raya, Arsenal are where they are in a large part due to Raya. I think Raya gets in. This is where we're going.
But until they win that, though, I'm not going to say Raya gets in.
So Lehmann still.
Because they did win. If you go in the Premier League unbeaten. So
you're saying that no one gets in until they win.
I'm telling you right now, with the season that Lemon had that season,
he's the keeper.
I'll go Lemon. I'll go Lemon. Because I know how it feels. Listen, take nothing away from Raya. Take nothing away from Raya. He's been absolutely superb. But if you watch some of the saves that Lemon did in that season, it was some incredible saves. And he won them games. He kept them in games. And so for me, I might just go Lemon.
Right, we'll disagree. I'll stick with Raya.
Yeah.
Right back, fellow African, Laurent.
Oh, I'll go Laurent all day. Super player, going forward. I mean, he was incredible going forward. The crosses he was bringing in, the tackles and everything. He was absolutely a machine. Laurent was incredible player. And that season, he was not just that season, his season at Arsenal, Laurent was incredible. He made that position his position. He was really, really good. So if you are going to ask me between Timber and Laurent, I'll go Laurent.
I want to get more followers from the Gen Zers. I'm going to piss you off here. I go Judy and Timber. I think Timber is vastly underrated for what he does. Inverted, he's phenomenal at coming in. Really, I mean, you're going to hate me for saying this. At set pieces, he's as vital as Saliba and Gabriel for what they're doing. I think Timber, had it not been for the serious cruciate knee injury that he's got, I think he deserves a lot of credit for coming back to the standard that he is. I'd give, maybe this is recency bias, I would give it to Timber. So that's us. Yep. I mean, already I've got two of the current national team.
Yeah.
Sol Campbell, Cole Torre. Do we break up those two? Remember Sol on this podcast said he doesn't feel he gets the credit. We
and that's true. That's true. I agree
and
with
then
him.
He said Colo doesn't either.
Oh, Sol was a machine. Sol was an absolute beast.
He would get
Sol was an absolute beast. So for me,
Sol in. Torre, Saliba, or Gabriel.
Sol in.
We agree on that. I would stick with Sol. But
listen, Colo Torre as well is somebody that doesn't get as much credit as he deserves. Colo Torre was again a machine. He was quick. He was good on the ball. He was physically very, very strong.
Yeah.
So if you ask me between Sol Campbell and Gabriel, I'll go Sol Campbell.
Right.
If you ask me Colo Torre, Saliba, I'll go Colo Torre.
What about Torre or Gabriel?
That's a different question.
I knew you were trying to pair Gabriel with Campbell. I think, again, as much...
You have to choose between both. So you go Colo Torre or Saliba. I go Colo Torre. Sol Campbell or Gabriel. I go Sol Campbell.
You've done me dirty there. If you gave me the proper choice, I'd go Campbell, Gabriel. But because you've paired them... Saliba or Torre.
When I look at Saliba... Yes, he's incredible, but he's not really, really good on the ball. When I look at him, sometimes he's a bit not sure. He gives the ball away pretty easily.
Yeah.
Yes, you can see that teams let him with the ball. They leave him with the ball. They go to Gabriel. They stop Gabriel from playing out, but they leave Saliba with the ball because they know
he's the weaker of the two.
He's the quicker of the two in terms of playing out from the back.
If you're bullying me into it, Campbell Toure, but I'd love to put Campbell Gabriel. We all know who we're picking at left.
Oh, left back. There's no question about that.
We can move on quickly.
Yeah, Ashley Cole.
Right. This is where it gets interesting. Midfield 4. Does Saka get ahead of Ljungberg? You've still not. What have you? You've picked one of the current team. Or have you picked anyone? You've picked Laurent? No. You've not picked one of the current team yet.
No, I haven't.
Does Saka get in ahead of Ljungberg?
Are you talking about this season?
I'm talking about this Arsenal team. These players. Saka, come on, John. As much as I loved Freddie.
But Freddie again was absolutely... Freddie Ljungberg was... Watch the clips. Freddie Ljungberg was quick. He was...
Great finisher.
He was quick. He was so good. Saka hasn't done anything. He hasn't won anything. He hasn't won anything for this football club.
We can stop this now. Are you just picking the Invincibles? You are. Because you're going to come back to it. They've not won anything. Player on player, John. Saka or Ljungberg?
This one I might, with just a slight chance, I might go Saka.
Okay.
I might just. Okay. But Freddie Ljungberg was a brilliant player. Freddie Ljungberg was a brilliant player.
He looked the bloody part as well, to be fair to him. Midfield 2, Vieira and Gilberto. I think the only one that maybe comes into the conversation here is Declan Rice.
So who are you pairing Declan Rice with? Patrick Vieira?
Yes.
So in your opinion?
In my opinion.
Who do you go for?
I'm going Declan and Vieira. You're having Gilberto.
Fuck off, mate.
Are you having Gilberto Silva over Declan?
No, I'm having Patrick Vieira.
Oh, sorry, are you pairing those two? No, Paddy Vieira.
Patrick Vieira all day.
Over Rice, yes. But what I'm
Patrick
saying
Vieira
is...
all day. Patrick Vieira was a... Oh my God, please, don't even go there.
Sorry,
Patrick
John.
Vieira was an absolute machine. You know, the tackles, the goals, he was the leader.
Yes, he was.
If you want to come through Arsenal back then, you have to come through Patrick Vieira. He was the guy. He was the face of the team. Wasn't scared of anyone.
No.
Stood up to Roy Keane. Roy Keane. Stood up to him so many times. The battles that they had with Manchester United back then. Roy Keane was the face of it. Yeah. He was the man that stood up to everyone. He was the face of the team. And what he gave, week in, week out, he was chipping in with goals, creating chances. You know, Patrick Vieira was an absolute machine. So if you're asking between Patrick Vieira and Declan Rice...
I'm not asking between that.
What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to...
But both of them are same position. Declan Rice and Patrick Vieira.
Okay, can I pair Declan with Gilberto Silva? Will you allow me to do that or no?
You're trying to find a way for this new team. But you have to pair them with... They play the same position.
Central midfield. Declan could do what Gilberto did. Or who are you pairing?
But as a number 6, Patrick Vieira was a number 6. Declan Rice a number 6.
What was Gilberto in that team? Him and Paddy were both.
Both, yeah.
So I'm saying, I think Patrick, without a question, Arsenal
Patrick
fans,
goes in.
Is it Declan? Is it Gilberto? Is it Odegaard? I would pick Declan. But maybe again, I'm doing Gilberto Silva a bit of a disservice. He was an incredible player.
Oh, he was an incredible player. World Cup winner. Incredible player. But yeah.
In Declan's corner kick. It's too good. I need that in my team. I'm stirring it.
Let's get Declan in because of his corner kicks.
Yes. Left-hand side, I think we all agree. Robert Pires. And then to be fair, this is pretty quick.
Robert Pires.
Bergkamp Henry. So at a push, John, Declan 100%.
Yeah.
Saka's a maybe.
Saka is a maybe. Saka just in.
You've got
I've just got two of those players.
And how many have I got? I think I've gone 5.
Yeah. No. I've got 2.
I might piss off
one
or 2.
I'll go Laurent. I'll go Sol Campbell.
Toure.
Kolo Toure. Ashley Cole. Patrick Vieira. Declan Rice as the 2.
Saka. Perez. Bergkamp.
Oh, Dennis Bergkamp. Oh, what a player. And of course, for me, the greatest player that's ever played in the Premier League, Thierry Henry. This
Arsenal loving comes to a conclusion, a natural end. I say it's an Arsenal loving. This man ain't an Arsenal fan. It's been the longest Taking the Mikel on record. There's been an awful lot covered, John. Arsenal are cheats. That's what I'm taking away from this. I tell you what, if Arsenal do win the league, you got to be tuned in for that episode. This man's going to be having kittens.
Yeah, another player that I just want to give him, Man City. Semenyo that's just come into that Man City team, and he's just taking the team to another level.
Yeah, he has.
Semenyo, what an absolutely fantastic. For me, it looks like a steal, isn't it? What, for 60 million or what they paid for him? Incredible player.
Him and Gay in January could be the difference.
Incredible. If City go on to win this title, credit to both of those guys. Semenyo, left, right, it doesn't matter where he plays. Up front, he plays as a striker, he plays as a left wing, right wing, plays in that little pocket. And it looks like he's been in that football club for such a long time, and he's just coming in January. It's incredible what a player he is. Absolutely fantastic player. Now, before when Haaland is not in the team, you can look at it and think, oh, hold on a minute here. How are they going to win a game?
I did it the weekend. I went.
Now, when you look at it, without Haaland, it looks like, he looks like he's going to get them out of any troubles. Yeah. You look at he's the guy to get him out of jail. So he's been absolutely fantastic, Semenyo. And again, a manager to go out there, get the players that he believes that can come in, strengthen and improve the squad. And that's what Pep Guardiola does year in, year out. And he looks as hungry as ever. He looks motivated again, Pep Guardiola. He looks like he wants it more than ever. He looks like he wants to again beat this Arsenal team, and the way they're playing some brilliant football. Semenyo in that pocket on the other side. You have Cherki. And Phil Foden can't get in the team right now. Phil Foden is struggling. It just shows that the quality that Pep Guardiola demands week in, week out from this place. If you're not doing it, he has other players that can come in and do the business. And Cherki looks, from the player that started the season, he looks fit. He looks leaner. He looks more ready for the Premier League. He's faster, he's quicker, the way he drives the ball going forward. And of course, Rodri back again. They look like the old City, the way they play, with the tempo that they play.
He looks,
they look like a team now. And Ruben Diaz and Gay and they look like a really good team. Ed Nori again, player that when they signed him, we didn't think he was going to be this good. With defending quality that we thought. It's taking a little bit of time, but now when you watch Ed Nori play, he's defending really well. He's going forward. He's creating chances, scoring goals, good on the ball, as we know from Wolves. So City look like a proper team right now, and I think this can go all the way to the wire. But again, if you're asking me, who's going to win the Premier League? Week in, week out, we keep changing our mind, don't we?
I don't. I'm sticking with Arsenal. The corner kick masters.
The cheat code.
The cheat code. And I can listen to you. You definitely think City are going to do it. You do, John.
If City can take Arsenal to the last 2 games,
they'll choke.
The last 2-3 games, I think Arsenal will choke. If City can be able to take Arsenal to the last 2-3 games, the last 3 games of the Premier League, and they are still a couple of points away, I think Arsenal will bottle it. I think they will bottle it.
Of course you do.
And whoever wins that League Cup final is a psychological...
Yeah, I agree with that.
Massive psychological advantage to whoever goes on to win it.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Massively. So that is a big, big game.
Oh, yeah.
Big game.
Right, I need to go and lie down, John. Jeepers. I'm knackered. Right, do leave us some comments. I think there's going to be an awful lot of comments on this particular edition of Taking the Mikel with our good folk at BetWinner. Well done, John. You need to lie down as well, pal. We'll catch you next time on Taking the Mikel.